stop me now.
What is going on, y'all? Y'all already know what time it is. It is Friday, and Friday is finally here. Oh my God. But I'll be honest, if I'm being real, it honestly doesn't feel like a Friday right now. For some reason, it feels like a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? But as the weekend approaches and as college football games and NFL games are upon us, there's a lot of things to talk about. There's definitely some sensitive issues worth talking about, but we're going to get to them in just a bit. For right now, don't forget to click the link in the description of the video and be sure to click on the tab that says Linktree No Mercy Sports. And look, the holidays are coming up. Don't mind what you just heard. That was my cat. His name's Chevy, and he loves to caterwaul. Yay! Anyways, be sure to click the tab that says TrueVictory.com. It is veteran-owned, veteran-operated. The holidays are coming up, and I'll tell you what, right freaking now, they have a lot of awesome stuff that you're not going to want to turn away from. They have some awesome t-shirts, they got awesome apparel, they got awesome decals, and they got awesome accessories. Now, once you have found what you're looking for, be sure to use code NOMERCYSPORTS15 for 15% off your entire purchase. Now, having said that, as the new year approaches, I plan to get back into the gym sometime soon. And one thing that I'm going to do to utilize getting back into the gym is Beachbody. That's Beachbody or BODI. So be sure to use that if you want to get back in. If you want to get back into the gym, kind of lean into it versus going into an actual gym and thinking you're fucking Superman. But hey, look, they got workouts from beginner, intermediate, and expert. And man, oh man, I've crapped on them for so freaking long that once I started doing Insanity, I was proven wrong in a heartbeat. But once you have found what you're looking for, be sure to use code JamesKBody, BODI, for 15% off your entire purchase. Now, let's get into tonight's episode. We got a lot of things to talk about. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be an awesome time. And as you already know, there's people waiting backstage to talk about what needs to be talked about. Let's get into it, baby. Let me talk to you. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. And look, I sincerely apologize for the late start, all right? You know I don't do this on purpose, all right? Okay? But, hey, we're here. We're going to be talking about what needs to be talked about. That's the only thing that matters. For right now, let's bring on our first co-host.
We're creatures of habit. We can't live without it. We don't have to answer to anyone. We're chasing the rabbit like creatures of habit, and no one else knows where we're coming from.
Oh, okay. I see you, big man. I see you.
This was a surprise from me to you. Rocking the
I love it.
Jersey.
Hey, I can't help but do the Tommy DeVito. You know what I'm saying? That is awesome. That is awesome, my man. I fucking love it. But you already know we got one more person waiting backstage, and here he is.
Right in my cup, in my hand. Oh, from my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Oh, from my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Oh, from my youth, cause they know I'm the man. Right in my cup, in my hand. Oh, So my dude, cause they know I'm the mind. So my dude, cause they know I'm the mind. So my dude, cause they know I'm the mind.
Drink in my cup, in my hand. Blow on my dude, cause they know I'm the man. I'm in the VIP cause I'm very important. Unfortunately, I see some niggas I can't stand. So I step to them suckers and confront them like I should. We can settle this now, we can settle this in the hood. So what y'all wanna do? I gotta...
Big Mac, what is going on, my man? How you doing?
What's up?
How
I'm
you
doing
been?
good. I'm doing real good.
Hell fucking yeah.
Undefeated.
Yeah, but have you really played anybody that really gave y'all a ram for the money?
I mean, Penn State should have, but, you know, they kind of shit the bed. Illinois. Texas.
It was a dominant win over the UCLA.
Notre Dame.
Look, I will say this. At least when Bama was running things and they were facing ranked teams, the games were actually close.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like they beat UCLA 10-48. It's not like they beat Purdue 34-10. The Penn State 14-38. Wisconsin 0-34. Illinois 16-34. Like, these are all double-digit leads. Like, it's not like it's any of these are close games. They are fucking pounding these moments, and they're going to play Rutgers. They're gonna crush Rutgers tomorrow, and then Michigan. They're going to go to Michigan, and they're going to win in Michigan.
I sincerely doubt that. 4 straight years, my man. 4 straight years.
What ends this year? It ends this year. I'm calling it.
Ooh, okay. We'll see what happens. But for right now, let's get on to a touchy subject right now. Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell, Kurt Cobain, Kyren Lacy, and now most recently Marshawn Kneeland. I mean, look, the list goes on and on and on when it comes to sport players and mental health. What do they all have in common? They were battling mental fucking demons. Just because you see a smile on somebody's face doesn't mean you know what's going on, doesn't mean you know what's happening on the inside. Look, men's mental health is no joke, and the numbers are there to prove it. Yet some people want to treat it as a joke because they believe guys should suck it up and move on. Hell, I know this because when I was in El Paso, mentally I was battling some fucking demons. I really was. I'm not even going to deny that. It really took up until the 2023-2024 deployment of my company to actually go seek help. I was that bad. But having said that, in any case, should men's mental health be taken more seriously after what happened to Marshawn Kneeland?
Okay, so after hearing the story, led a cop chase. He did some crazy stuff. He thought he was going to jail. I mean, bro, this is more than just a mental breakdown.
Ooh, bless you.
Bless you again. And a third time.
Okay, there's your first strike.
Listen. By the way, I should not glitch at all. I now have Verizon Fios.
Ooh, my man.
Like, the Xfinity reign is over.
I mean, look, my wife and I are on an Xfinity. Maybe it's a Chicago thing.
No, Xfinity had pretty much a monopoly on Baltimore City that literally just ended like 6 months ago.
Oh, so it was a 50-50 kind of thing?
No, I mean, so it's pretty much as if you have to have satellite to get anything else. It was like that for like 50 years, 30 years, or no, it had to have been longer than that. My whole life living in the city, you had to get the Time Warner cable, Xfinity, Comcast, whatever you want to call them. That it's all one big branch company. But
oh, that was a big one.
But no, The mental health thing. I mean, most men have had a mental crisis, especially when you look out there and you see fathers and you see sons and you see and every which predicament in between, and it's just like we all have our own battles we're going through, and the whole thing is, if we can all be a little more empathetic to each other's situations, like, yeah, I get it, and nobody knows what everybody else is going through. But if you treat everybody like they could possibly be having their worst day, treat them like you would want to be treated on your worst day and be like, oh, shit, man, I see this is fucked up. Let me help you. Yes,
sir. The golden rule.
With that crash out, I think it was just like I said, it was a mixture of he fucked up. And he didn't see a way back, I guess, which is foolish because, bro, you're in the NFL. You know what I mean? You play for the Cowboys. You have come on. You have resources, my man. Like,
yeah, no, for sure. Look, I am more than willing to reach an arm out if somebody is going through some mental health issues. But if they decide to take a permanent solution to a temporary problem route, just that's just a road. That's a dark road, not worth walking down.
Come in.
Yeah. But it's an unfortunate topic. It's
but yeah, no, you're right. It really is an unfortunate topic. I mean, even Kyren Lacy was going through it. What was it? I think he was like accused of something that he really wasn't. And then just all the demons just inside him built up to where, like I said, he took a permanent solution to a temporary problem route.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, for me, it's an unfortunate thing, man. If you need help, get help. And that's the problem. Like to be honest, and I mean, I think all three of us can be honest. We're all fucking, I guess you'd say, man enough to know, like, everybody needs help every now and then. Like, yeah, some people really don't have too many people to go to, but trust me, I mean, there's always somebody you can reach out to.
Oh, for sure. And yeah, I mean, like you said, we're always going to be going through something. And at the same time, we feel like that if we try to express it, we're going to get judged by it. No, you're not. If you are looking to get help, you're not going to get judged in any way, shape, or form. There is nothing wrong with that.
Well, I will say this. A little critique to that. It does matter who you share to, because believe it or not, a lot of people can make things worse.
Very true.
And so for me, it's just like, bro, there's literally a suicide hotline. Call them. Yeah. You can talk to them for hours, man. And most of them people are very nice. And bro, you can call anytime. Like, let's be honest. If you don't have a friend, they will be your friend.
Yes, sir.
It will help you through the hard times when you're having these thoughts and things like that. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, some people don't have positive people in their life. Some people have where, like, man, I'm going through it. I'm having a mental breakdown. And like, man, why are you bitching? Why it's always me? Like, and that can literally that's the thing. Like, they're like, you know what? I really don't have nobody. There's no reason. And to, you know what I mean? So you have to be careful of that too. So, you know what I mean? I get it where it's just like, yeah, you got to reach out to somebody, but I get it because I've been in situations where everybody I turned to was poison. So, you know what I mean? Me personally, I've had that issue. So I know these things, and that's why I'm saying it's kind of a double-edged sword on it. My whole thing is, look, man, there's a suicide hotline out there. That's what you need. Call it.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. I mean, look, if you're into music and you love Logic, the dude literally made a song and has the phone number itself as the title of the song. For real.
I suggest you use Google. You don't have to listen to that.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I like the song. That motherfucker, like, you sit there and watch the whole video, you be like, man,
that'll get you teary-eyed real fucking quick. It's an awesome music video.
I'm sorry. Another one. If you ever watched the music video from, oh god, hold on. Give me a second. Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, what was
Wrong
it?
Side of
Wrong Side
Heaven.
of Heaven?
Yeah, because then the credits,
Ooh.
because like the actual music video, you know, they're giving stats and everything.
You know how much research you got to put into that kind of music video?
Yeah.
Look, I love Five Finger Death Punch, and I love that they stand with active military veterans, and making sure that veterans that are homeless, make sure that they get the help that they need.
And
But
like at the end of the video, they had a bunch of credits too, all this information, like all these numbers and sources for like, I mean, it was a long credits, like for people needing help. I don't even think it was just veterans. I think, it was mainly veterans for the video, but there was a lot of contact info. I think it could be, you know, veterans or civilians and anything like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, when you go and look at that music video, you can tell they did their research, because a lot of things will lie, but numbers never will.
That one hit me.
Oof. I watched that. I was like, holy shit. I only knew it through this. I only knew it was a good song through the song itself.
Yeah.
But when I watched that music video, oh my God. I was like, whoa. New respect for y'all.
You seen that one, Mac, by chance? Yeah.
So I actually did a show for them.
Really?
Yeah. At Soundstage. It's
nice.
Dude, like hell yeah.
There's probably in Baltimore, there's probably like 6 decent sized arenas that most of these bands will come and play. You know what I mean? Maybe a 3-4 hour set and then roll out of town.
Yeah.
It's a nice it's a nice quick money grab. I mean, shit, you got what, 3,000 to 5,000 people paying, you know, $100. So
I mean, I know it's a good rock scene up there too, especially if you're close enough to Ohio, home of the Hollywood, or not Hollywood, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is what I meant to say.
There you go.
So to have everyone come to Baltimore from all around, especially the base is already out there, and you have all the metalheads at the bases, make the little drive over there too.
Well, see, you got to understand, it's the beautiful stop, because you have New York, then you have New Jersey, then you have Philadelphia, then you have Baltimore, then you have DC.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Jersey mentioned.
And if you want, you can even slip over to Boston for a quick one too.
Yeah, if you want to get into a fist fight with a Red Sox fan.
Huh?
Usually Boston would be first or Boston's last, because they either start south and go north, or they start north and go south.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I will say this. I lived in Massachusetts for a year and a half, but I can ultimately say, if you are a history buff and you want to go to somewhere like Salem, Massachusetts, or even Plymouth, it is definitely worth checking out. I lived in Plymouth for a year and a half, and to this day, I will still never get tired of going to downtown Plymouth, seeing the ships that came across from, Spain? And then on top of that, actually seeing Plymouth rock. I'm just saying, if y'all are big history buffs, then hey, take the trip out. It's definitely worth it. Just ignore what they say about the Yankees.
Which I'm gonna be screaming it with them.
You son of a bitch.
See, the crazy shit is, like, if I went to Boston, I would do the Boston experience. Like, I'm gonna go to Fenway. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would do. That's the only thing I would ever care to go to Boston for, is to go to Fenway. Anything else there is just like, okay.
Fair enough. All right, but let's move on, because we got some hockey to talk about. Now, look, the list continues to grow for the Great One, Alexander Ovechkin, as he has now added 900 career goals to his resume after passing Gretzky last season. And let's be honest, passing Gretzky in the NHL is a Just there's no words to describe it.
In the same amount of years too. Well, actually,
Yeah.
a little less because he's in his 28th year, and I know Gretzky only played for 20 years.
And Gretzky was mainly an assist guy too. Now it's no secret that Ovechkin has a resume to have a seat at the table of the hockey greats. But now that Ovechkin has hit the 900 mark of goals scored, if Ovechkin were to come back after this season and return next season, could he get to 1,000 career goals?
Where's he at right now?
Last I heard, it was 903.
Yes.
You probably need a couple
This year.
seasons. Because I don't think his goals per year has been dropping.
So what are we thinking? Probably 2?
I say 2 after this one if he decides to do that, if he wants to reach 1,000. Because if you think about it, he would need 40-something more goals and then another 50 the next season. I mean, we'd have to look at his goal count for the past 5 seasons to see it. I mean, if Yager would have stayed, he probably would have got 1,000 goals played for 40 years.
I mean, oh God, what is he on? He's like in his 38th. Oh my God.
That's
Granted, he's not on the NHL level right now. He's on some like professional European league, I want to say.
Yeah. But still,
38
like, how old are you?
motherfucking seasons.
Like, how old are you?
35.
Yeah, so like he's had a 3-year head start before you're born, and he's still playing. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, no, Jaromir Jagr definitely deserves a seat at that table as well because, man, 38 full seasons as a starter and you're still playing at that type of level?
Well, I mean, I'm sure the league over there right now for him is probably being lenient on him because, they don't want to be responsible for his death by one good check.
That's true, but hey, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure he could take a good check.
Yeah, paycheck.
All right, so we're going to move on from some hockey and we're going to move on to some college basketball. Why? Because, baby, welcome to Connecticut, that early colonial settlement. They got the rings and they assembled the fellowship, and the Huskies going hard until they get it. Be careful if you choose to ride alone with them Huskies riding with the bangs out. College basketball is back, and what a start it has been to the quest of the greatest college tournament of all time. It's not even close. I'll take March Madness over anybody any day of the week, and I will die on that goddamn hill.
You're taking who?
As far as playoffs go, I'm putting March Madness practically over any playoff atmosphere. It's debatable, but
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, because you want to.
it's at least top 5.
See, the whole thing is like I will say yes. I'll give you top 5.
Yeah,
because we all get a little pumped for March Madness and it gets a little exciting. But my whole thing is baseball playoffs. Way more it's way more because it doesn't matter who it is. Every year there's some surprises. Okay,
Yes.
Because when it gets down to the end of the year, and you're like, oh shit. These teams are right here in contention, and then next thing you know, they keep winning and winning and winning, and you're like, who had Toronto in the World Series? Who?
I'll be honest, I really didn't.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. So to sit here and to go through all of this, and it's just like, I get it. March Madness is awesome, but this is not professional. This is college. It's exciting. You're right. It is a great atmosphere, but it's not World Series. It's not, you know what I mean, MLB playoffs, and even NFL playoffs. College is right there with it. College football is right there with it.
Oh, for sure.
But
I put it at my number 2 for college football. I'd have World Series at number 1, college number 2. I'm gonna put Stanley Cup at 3,
Ooh.
followed by a close NFL, and then I put March Madness at 5.
Well, see, the only reason I say this is because I would just switch the two. The Super Bowl would be number 3, and Stanley Cup is number 4.
Yeah.
Nah, see, for me, I got the college football playoffs, number 5. I got the NFL playoffs, number 4. I got March Madness, number 3. Stanley Cup, number 2. And October baseball, number 1.
So I will. This is the reason why I think me and Terry are pretty much right there. Is because it's not just in the United States. It's our sports.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's look at it globally. Baseball is the most watched sport that we fucking have, my boy. They watch it over in Japan. They watch that shit in China. They watch that shit in Europe.
We got the World Baseball Classic coming up. Let's fucking go.
So yes, it's awesome to know that, and that's just like, you know, football. We're starting to graze football over there as far as our actual teams. So it's like we're making more fans over there. So when you sit here and you realize how many people are actually watching this, and it is, and like I said, if for me it's just like then you have the NBA playoffs, and again that's another global thing. So
It is.
You're talking about March Madness. March Madness is close to the top 5, in the top 5 for some, but I would not put it like top 4 in the top 5. You could argue number 5 spot for it, but that's just me personally. That's my argument.
You know what? That's fair. And hey, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. There's no judgment here.
I think soccer would get more attention if the World Cup wasn't every 4 years. If they did like every 2 years, maybe then it might get a little more attention. But
Oh yeah, no, that's a fact. But like I said, look, college basketball is here, and the quest to the greatest college tournament or college basketball tournament of all time is underway. Now, UConn was on quite the roll from the start this season, but they would end up coming short, losing to 4th-ranked Arizona. Despite the loss, can UConn be the team that not only takes out Purdue or anybody else in the 2nd-ranked and 1st-ranked of the top 25 standings, but can they also dethrone the defending champs being Florida?
I don't know. It's not basketball season yet for me. College football isn't over.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair. College football season ain't over. You're absolutely right.
I haven't moved on to the next sport.
it'll start to pick up steam after like late January, early February, because then you're like everyone's trying to rush to make the big dance. Right now, it's just like everyone's playing the non-conference games.
I'm not gonna lie. I read the first section, scrolled, read some of the middle section, read the end section. So there were sections I know I missed because I'm trying to scroll and read and take care of the kids and do multiple things. And sorry,
but hey, bro, you get no judgment from me. Bro, you got kids on your hands. All right, look, no judgment here. All right, but. Man, oh man, it's going to be so much fun to watch college basketball. But I will say this. Earlier this week, if you didn't get the news on your phone, whether you have ESPN or Yahoo Sports, and look, if you're in the Dallas area, there is some rejoice to be having in fucking Dallas as Nico Harrison has been fired. But honestly, it took the Mavericks long enough to kick this bum to the fucking curb. Nico should have been fired on the literal fucking spot that the Luka trade went through. And now they got to start over with Cooper fucking Flag after they got the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. Now the Mavericks are 4-12 right now, while Luka is thriving in LA and the Lakers sit at 11-4. Did the firing of Nico Harrison prove just how bad of a GM he really was?
Yeah. Hence the fact he got fired.
Yeah.
Yes, you're like that. That was the most god awful trade I had ever seen in my life, and it doesn't even matter. The first round, like Cooper Flag, in my opinion, is not greatness yet. Close to great. I don't see greatness. I'm hoping for consistency at this point.
Yeah,
like I get it. And it's been some of these guys, they come in and some of them take a while. Some of them can get off and get going fast. So I'm not saying he's a bust. I'm just saying, if you can't average 15 points a night, at least every single night, and you can't average at least fucking 4 rebounds every single night. These are basic stat lines. I'm just saying my whole thing is consistency is key, especially when it comes to basketball. I'm a betting man. I will not bet on a player who cannot be consistent over 10 straight games. So if you're a 10-point guy, you're a 10-point guy. Hit your 10 points every single time. I get it. You're going to miss 2 or 3 shots a game. That happens. Even the best of them do it. But the whole thing is take good shots. Make sure you make your 8. You know what I mean? You're going to get 10 shots. Make sure you make 8 of them, okay? You get to the free throw line. Those are free points. Take them. And you know what I mean? Like if you're not consistent, then I'm sorry. For me, I'm just one of those guys. If you're a center and you don't average 6 rebounds a game,
I mean, look, dude, everything you literally just said was straight up facts. And the reason why Nico really put it into his head and thought it was going to be a good idea to trade their franchise player to the fucking Lakers was because, he's injured. He can't stay healthy. He can't maintain weight. He can't do this. He can't do that. Yeah, no shit, dumbass. His back fucking hurts from having to carry that fucking god-awful team to the fucking finals last year. Like, are you serious right now? You literally traded away your best fucking player for a few draft picks and Mr. fucking Glass, a.k.a. Anthony Davis. And the only reason the Mavericks got the number 1 overall pick was because the NBA felt so god-awfully bad for them.
They shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have. No, I completely agree. The same way that the fucking Islanders should have gotten the first overall pick in the NHL draft.
This is almost like a bad trade as when the Oilers traded Gretzky to the Kings.
Ooh.
They sent Curry. They sent McSorley. Basically all the studs from the Oilers with the exception of Messier. And for who?
Look, you see my Christmas tree is up too, James.
Hey.
I had to show you. You ain't the only crazy person.
No, my wife actually put that.
All the Christmas decorations that are about to go up on the porch tomorrow.
No, the wife actually put that up. I got home from work one night, and that was the literal first thing I saw when I walked through the door. I was like, I had to pause for like a good 10, 15 seconds.
That was Marley. Marley was like, "Oh, Daddy, I want to put up the Christmas tree," and Nia's like, "Yeah. Can you bring that up? You know what I mean? I need you to bring up all the stuff." So I had to drag all that stuff from underneath the closet, and underneath the steps, and so that's a whole chore in itself. But yeah, no, getting ready for Christmas already.
Hell yeah. I mean, look, there's a lot of things going on, but on top of that, we got some football going on. We're going to take our first commercial break, and we will be right back, y'all.
Nobody can stop me now.
All right. Welcome back. And look, football season is in full swing. And wow, what a season it has been. But good God Almighty, the Patriots may be back because honestly, it was somewhat expected.
Throw you off your game. Play under pressure, baby. You got this.
Yeah, I saw the score was 5-2. I was like, oh shit, they got a chance. But now after seeing that, we ain't got shit, man.
Focus, you got this. I believe in you.
But anyways, the Patriots may be back, but honestly, it was somewhat to be expected when they brought in Vrabel as their head coach, who was essentially an AFC version of Dan Campbell. Plus, on top of that, they would also draft LSU offensive lineman Will Campbell, who literally said he was willing to die to protect his quarterback. Woo! That's a mindset if I've ever seen one. And finally, they brought back their offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, who at this point needs to realize he is better off as an offensive coordinator than he is a head coach. Anyways, the Patriots are currently holding the best record in the league right now and sit atop the AFC East when it was predicted that the Bills were going to win the AFC East. Could the Patriots be a solid dark horse contender in the AFC playoffs?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean,
I will eat my crow right now. That's a hell of a lot better team than I thought they were going to be this year.
I completely agree. Look, I figured that they were going to at least do something this year. I didn't think they were going to have the best record in the league.
They're, like I said, one of the other shows that, like Max said, I wasn't expecting them to be this good. So they're well ahead of schedule from where they were probably originally projected to be.
Oh yeah,
and like who'd have thought? I mean, once he got rid of Brady, then they part ways with Belichick. You're like, oh god, they're gonna be in the dark ages for a while. They're gonna be like the East Coast.
It was like what,
Browns,
2 or 3 years that they were in the dark ages?
Huh?
It was like what, after the 1 year that they made the playoffs with Mac Jones, that they were in the dark ages? It was like a year or two, maybe 3 at least.
I'd like what I was predicting it was going to be longer.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they came out of nowhere. It's very impressive. And I know the Pats fans are probably like, instead of, drinking depression now that Billy and Tommy were gone, but now like they're like drinking to celebrate. They're like, hey, we're still title town. We're going to bring another ring probably soon.
Oh, bro, it wouldn't surprise me if they would. Now look, Brandon, big shout out to Football Frame of Mindset. Brandon, who is a big time Patriots fan. I was watching Thursday Night Football between the Jets and Patriots when Travion Henderson had 3 goddamn touchdowns. 3. Look, they already have a solid veterans being Matt Collins and Stephon Diggs. They just need that number 1 receiver. This team could be deadly as a young team. I'm talking like 2010's Blackhawks young deadly.
Come on. You could do better with the analogies.
I mean, bro, come on. Don't act like the Kings didn't have a solid team when they won the Stanley Cup in 2012 and 2014.
Yeah, but you're not hearing me comparing them to like a dynasty because there was no it was always between our two teams. But I'm saying it's a team that was truly dominating like the Patriots were.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's true. That is definitely true. Look, all I'm saying is this: the Patriots team right now that they currently have is one good wide receiver away from being a very solid, or to going back to the 2000s Patriots team. Like, they got the head coach, they got the offensive coordinator, they got the offensive lineman, they got the quarterback, they got a duo running back being Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson. They got some solid pieces at the wide receiver position, one of which being Kayshon Boutte. Don't sleep on him, and if you have him in your fantasy, that's a good pickup. Yeah, he's injured, but I said what I said.
I dropped him.
Oh,
Well, he wasn't doing. He was injured for me.
yeah. I was gonna say it's because he was inactive, wasn't it?
I mean, even the games he was is like the one game I'd have him on the bench, he would do great. I'm like, oh, cool. Then they're playing like the Jets next time, and all of a sudden he wasn't doing good.
Yeah, no, trust me.
Well,
I know that feeling.
The quarterback was it Drake May, right?
Yep,
Was he the LSU guy or is he the North Carolina guy?
North Carolina.
I was gonna say if he was an LSU guy, they're gonna get Malik Neighbors from the Giants next year. Since the Giants like to get rid of their top guys.
Oh my god, bro! Let me talk to you. I fucking saw a video of Cam Scatterbo hanging out with a YouTube personality guy named Neon, and
a punk ass.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, he's a definite punk ass. And the dude was like, "Oh, Cam, if another team offered you better money, would you go to them?" And he goes, "No, I'm sticking with the fucking Giants." Cam, I hate to burst your bubble, but Saquon Barkley said the same goddamn thing, and he was pushed out the goddamn door just so the Giants could put their fucking money's worth into Daniel goddamn Jones.
Was that a release or a trade?
I think it was both.
Well, it can't be both. It got to be one or the other. Because if you release him, you get nothing.
Oh, yeah, it might have been a release.
Yeah. I mean, he could say he wants to stay with them all he wants, but if they don't want him.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
They got kids running that front office.
I'm
So
saying.
do the Jets too, don't they? It's a New York thing.
Well, at least the Giants are actually doing better than the
I bet.
Jets.
It's a New Jersey thing.
They're gonna hire Neon as the pick their draft picks next draft.
Oh my! Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Oh man! All right, so let's move. Let's stay in the AFC and let's talk about a team that, for the last 5 years, has essentially dominated the game. Now, the last time I saw that the Chiefs team were this fucking vulnerable was 2 years ago. And they were going into the season as the defending Super Bowl champs. I only say this because the amount of help that they got during that season and the playoffs, mind you. Because, bro, that Chiefs team was insanely fucking vulnerable. Ain't no fucking way in hell they should have made it to the goddamn Super Bowl that year to go back to back. But fast forward to this season, believe it or not, the Panthers actually have a better record than the Chiefs right now, who are currently sitting at 500, and take on the Colts, who are currently 8-2. If the Colts walk away with this win, could this be the beginning of the end for the Chiefs dynasty?
I say no, because there's dynasties. They're not going to win 10 straight years in a championship. They're not the Montreal Canadiens. See, that's the analogy.
They're damn sure not the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. A lot of people say it's the Kelsey and Taylor Swift engagement. I don't know.
You know what? That's got to be it. That's gotta be fucking it, because ever since Taylor Swift has come into the fucking NFL, the cameraman cannot take his eyes off her.
Okay, so my plus for Carolina is they got a good head coach. They got a good coaching staff. They are changing the building. Dave Canals, I believe, yeah, that's his name. That's how you say. Well,
Yeah, they got solid young players on that offense.
Yeah, but it's also how you use your personnel. He came in midway through last year for Frank Wright, and 2023. Yeah.
Yep.
So it was 2 years ago. So I mean, this is his second year as their head coach. He's now starting to actually put his fingerprints on the team. Like I said, that the jump is astronomical, and you can tell that it has a lot to do with coaching. It has a lot to do with what he brought into that building.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree to that. But I mean,
Kansas City thing.
yeah.
No, the dynasty's not over, and I'm gonna tell you the same thing they kept saying about Brady. And what happened after Brady won a few in the 2000s? What did he do in the 2010s? He won some more. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes is still very young. He can play till he's 35, 36 years old. You know what I mean? So in that thought process, you have to understand this man still can get 2, 3, 4 rings if he wants. But then again, it also depends on who's on his team. Are they healthy? All of these variables, the NFL script.
Are they focusing more on getting onto the field or doing some reckless shit off the field? Because, look, I will say this. Let's be honest. The players that the Chiefs have brought in have essentially reminded me of what the 2008 Florida Gators were. And right now, Patrick Mahomes is basically Tim Tebow and being the glue that is actually holding that team together.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. They don't need nobody but Patrick Mahomes in the defense.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Patrick Mahomes is like Aaron Rodgers was when he started hit between around 2008 to 2014. You take Aaron Rodgers then, it's just like Patrick Mahomes is now. It didn't matter who. He made Jordy Nelson a fucking star. Don't get me wrong. Jordy Nelson is a good fucking player, good football fucking player. But Aaron Rodgers' pinpoint accuracy, he helped make all these other motherfuckers. Like, let's be honest. Jordy Nelson, what did he do after the Packers? I don't remember. Randall Cobb, what did he do after the Packers? I don't remember.
Look, I will say this. Jordy Nelson went to the Raiders. The rest, as they say, is history.
After the Raiders.
Jordy Nelson made Aaron Rodgers look like the quarterback version of Chris fucking Kyle. That man was sniping shots and dropping fucking dimes. I dare you to tell me otherwise.
Just like, hold on. Let's go to Tom Brady. Okay, we got Wes Welker, we got Danny Amendola, we got Edelman.
Yep.
So again, these guys on other teams are special teams players. They are not the star. They are not the guys that they are going to do. Like, you know what I mean? Because of those quarterbacks, they can make these guys superstars.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not taking away from their individual talent. I'm saying if you were to put them on the Browns, are they putting up the same numbers? Are they?
We get the Browns in just a bit.
Hold on. And I read that part. First off, you're talking about a guy who had no first team reps. You're talking about a guy who hasn't practiced with any of these guys. So that's all I want to put out first. I know we'll get to that part.
He should have pushed to be like, yo, I deserve first team reps just in case the time comes.
You can't do that. Bro, you ever been in a football locker room? You can't do that.
He should have ran to daddy then, because that was the only way that he got fucking drafted.
No. No. The front office wants Shedeur to play. The coaching staff does not want Shedeur to play.
Oh, bullshit!
It has been clear all year long.
So if Shedeur puts up worse numbers against the Raiders this coming Sunday, what's the excuse going to be? Because he got first team reps.
Bet he won't.
So you're saying that Shedeur won't put up better numbers when he made his debut?
Oh no. I'm saying I bet he won't put up bad numbers again.
Okay.
No, he's not. Listen, I'm not saying he's going to go out here and fucking throw for 250 yards and he's going to throw for 2 touchdowns and you know what I mean. No, I'm saying he'll probably throw for a touchdown, keep that running game going because that's a hell of a running game. I don't give a fuck what you get. If you ain't got a front fucking 4, you're fucked. That running game, that fucking the rookie from Ohio State is going to run all over your ass. Okay,
who was it? Or I may be thinking of the wrong guy. Quishon Judkins?
Yeah, Judkins.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, for sure.
And so understanding this, like, still the Browns are not a bad team. My whole thing is they're
a fucking horrendous team. Baker Mayfield led the Browns to their first playoff win in 26 years, and then they decided to kick him to the curb and ruin the quarterback market by bringing in Deshaun Watson.
Okay. Well, I hear you. I hear you. This is you got to let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
My neighbors could hear him.
I'm not turning into fucking Elsa and letting that shit go anytime soon because I'm sorry, they had a solid fucking quarterback being Baker Mayfield. They had a solid quarterback, and they decided to throw him to the side and bring in the massage marauder, who after 4 years, the Browns decided, you know what? Maybe we were in the wrong on this deal. No fucking shit. Helen fucking Keller could have seen that shit a mile away.
Well, but that's not Shedeur's fault.
No, it's not. And Shedeur is here now, and I'm telling you, they are going to run the ball. Shedeur does 3-step dropbacks. On that third step, as soon as that third step hits, that ball needs to come out. It find your guy, get the ball out, throw the ball away, let him run the ball again. Like it's going to be strategical. Trust and believe. If he's had all the first team workouts, he's sitting here. They've had to give him all of the time to prepare. He's got the tablets. He's got the plays. He's done it physically. He's done it mentally. He's looked at every tape. He understands the checks. He's a smart kid. Look at what he did in Colorado. You can't just and the whole thing is, yes, Deion is his father, but Deion is not there. Deion is not holding his hand. Deion is not sitting here diagnosing plays with him and doing all this shit. He's a grown ass man, bro. And that's the only thing that pisses me off when people are like, oh, go run to your daddy. And he's not. He's a grown ass man. He's been playing football his entire life. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're talking about 15 years of fucking football. He is in the NFL. He got drafted for a fucking reason. They slid him down because they thought daddy was going to be hand in hand. Little did they know, look at him. He's a grown-ass man. He's taking care of shit by himself. Daddy is nowhere to be found over there. Like, yes, I'm sure they talk on a regular basis, but no. He's a grown man. There ain't nobody who – that's fucking weird, man. Even the people suggest that shit like Deion's going to come in and he's going to swoop in on the team and he's going to force and what the fuck kind of retarded shit is that? Deion is the most fucking cool football motherfucker you could know. And you're going to expect him to want to fucking ruin a franchise, take over a franchise. That's fucking...
Bro invented swag in the fucking 90s when he played for the Cowboys, the Falcons, and the San Francisco 49ers. This dude was untouchable. He was a two-way athlete that easily gave Bo Jackson a run for his money. I dare you to tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
Ooh,
wrong.
Okay.
Listen
Who could have matched Bo Jackson?
Football. It was like right there for Bo Jackson's career. But baseball, nah, bro. It was here. It was Deion was good. But Bo was great.
Oh, okay.
great.
You know what? That's fair.
Well,
That's fair. I really thought you were going to go in a different direction, but like when you mentioned that Bo was just that fucking good
what
in
did Deion
baseball,
say? The hardest thing he's ever done was try to hit a fucking baseball.
and people want to fucking crap on baseball.
Now,
Insane.
hold on. I will say this though. If you're fucking taking, 10, 20, 30,000 pitches a fucking year, you should be able to hit the ball.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying they're all going to be winners. That a lot of them ain't going to be ground balls or whatever, but you should be able to hit the ball. You should be able to find the ball.
Oh, for sure.
Better have some timing down after that many pitches.
That's all
I don't care if you hit singles. You get it. Like if my big ass got on base, I'd be happy at the pro level. You have the slowest
Absolutely.
I run a 40-second 40 for God's sakes.
I think that could be all said for all three of us.
I'll give you guys 35.
I still race Mikey. I can run about a 5-second 5.1.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got to keep up with Big Boy. Dude, I only weigh 314. I literally weighed myself before we start the show.
Man, I can't help but give you the Tommy DeVito fucking notion.
I dropped down to 309 from 340.
Hell yeah.
But hey,
this jersey
but hey, the Cleveland conversation is going to be saved for just a bit. For right now, speaking of Bryce Young, the Panthers actually have a winning record and look surprisingly good. May have taken some years for the Panthers to find a rhythm, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a single day. Right now, the Panthers currently sit at the second place spot in the NFC South, right behind the division-leading Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have been in a slump recently. Can the Panthers actually give the Bucs a run for their money in the NFC South?
If the Bucs don't get healthy, yes. But I think all you need is another receiver. If you can get Godwin back and then get Bucky to split the workload between him and Sean Tucker, then I could see him getting back to like what they were at the beginning of the season. That was starting to dominate again for that division.
I was going to say, what's the word on McMillan right now? Like, is he out or? He
might be out. I think they found a little fracture in one of his discs or something during that preseason game. But, I mean, you still got Ibuka. So thank you, Mac, for him.
You still got Tez Johnson.
So, yeah, Tez Johnson, that was a surprise one. And
even when Ibuka went down, Johnson stepped the fuck up.
Yeah.
So props to him.
And they said, I'm not sure if it's going to be a regular season return or postseason, but they already showed Mike Evans practicing. He didn't have no pads on, but he was going through some of the catching drills.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, the Bucs have not been completely at full strength this year on offense. Because when Mike and Ibuka were here, Godwin was hurt, and then when Godwin returns, Mike gets hurt.
Yeah.
And then Bucky, and if we can get Bucky, even Rashad White, he stepped up quite a bit in his absence. And Sean Tucker. So you get those three receivers and those three running backs going. Holy shit, look out, world.
Now, look, I will say this. Nobody, and I mean nobody, in the modern day version of football has earned a record more than Mike Evans did, going for 12 straight 1,000-yard seasons, especially getting the blessing from Jerry motherfucking Rice, who is arguably the greatest of all time at the wide receiver position. It really did suck seeing Mike Evans go down, but hey, you know what? At least he's okay with being like, you know what? I tied Jerry Rice. I tied a record that nobody is even going to come close to matching anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
So, but let's move on to what we were talking about earlier. You fuck. Woo! I saw that perk up. Anyways, once again, the Cleveland Browns continue to show what a joke of an organization and a football team that they are, mostly at the quarterback position. Let's look back at the last 10 years of big names of quarterbacks that they've had. They drafted Johnny Manziel in 2014, 2015, and the hype around him was insane. But in the end, it didn't work out. Later, it was brought to light that Manziel studied zero game film, and he was just out there fucking dilly-dallying. Fast forward to 2018, the Browns would bring in Baker Mayfield with the first pick. It took some time for Baker to get some traction under his feet, but in 2020, Baker would lead the Browns to not only to the playoffs, but their first playoff win in 26 years. So, for the Browns to show their gratitude, they kicked Baker Mayfield to the fucking curb and ruined the quarterback market by signing Deshaun Watson to a fully guaranteed contract, only to realize 4 years later, they actually figured out that they made a big fucking mistake.
Well, it'd be if he would have had the massage therapist.
Well, you know what? There's a
massage his knees and ankles
convention that happens at Cleveland. Anyways, now fast forward to this year, and the Browns would take Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders as their quarterbacks. Needless to say that ESPN, Fox Sports 1, and even social media exploded of where the Browns got Sanders. And now, even during the preseason, when Sanders threw a preseason touchdown pass against the Carolina Panthers, mind you, ESPN and FS1 fucking exploded, making sure that they were going to pressure the Browns into making sure that Shedeur Sanders was going to be the quarterback moving forward. Well, the Browns decided that they were going to move on with Dylan Gabriel, who actually put up some numbers, mind you. Now, fast forward to last week, where Dylan Gabriel would be taken out because of concussion protocol. Enter Shedeur Sanders. Now, after Sanders would make his debut against the Ravens, he would finish the game going 4 for 16 with 47 yards, 1 interception, and 2 sacks. As the game against the Raiders draws closer and Sanders was named the starter, if he doesn't improve going into this game, despite getting first-team reps, will the Browns have shown just how ridiculous of an organization they truly are?
No. And here's why. They already did that with the Deshaun Watson trade.
You know what? You're right.
So, I mean, it's basically at this point, it's expected from them.
Yeah. Yeah. And on top of that, I saw something on social media where it was said that Shedeur Sanders is going to be the 42nd starting quarterback since 1999 for the Cleveland Browns. 42 quarterbacks since 1999, mind you.
They went downhill when they got rid of that Iron Man, Vinny Testaverde.
Oh, Testaverde was a fucking Iron Man. Unfortunately, he spent the best years of his life with the New York Jets.
That's all right. He had to stop in Baltimore too.
Oh yeah.
And Carolina and Dallas. He's like a rock band, you know. He's hitting up spots for that easy paycheck.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Play NFL Street 2. I guarantee you're going to see Testaverde on the Dallas Cowboys.
With his little Italian Jerry curl too.
He did. But let's talk about the main piece right now, being Shedeur Sanders. He is currently getting first-team reps, and he should have asserted himself to be like, yo, give me first team reps just in case, God forbid, something like Dylan Gabriel going down to concussion protocol happens. So I'm fucking ready, and the offense knows my fucking cadence.
I mean, I agree. It's just, I think if you're just going to try to push the issue, they might have been like, you know what, you're back down the list again. Because of who he is, because of the reputation of his dad and him.
Happened.
What's that?
That's exactly what would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this time he's taking a more humble approach, which I'm happy for him. He's being patient. He's getting time to study stuff. And obviously he's going to study a little more, but once he gets the thing going, and then, he's obviously going to need a couple drafts to get more weapons.
Yeah. Look. Like I said from the beginning, I have never wished but nothing but success from this kid. Unfortunately, he is on the team where a quarterback's career goes to die, being the Cleveland Browns. This dude needs to be set up for success and goes to a team where they actually have the right amount of players to be like, hey, we're just a quarterback away from being this good.
Well, I mean, let's review with them. Even let's say when Baker was there, when is the last time the Cleveland Browns had a receiver that was a household name?
Ooh, I mean, right now,
I think the closest
Beckham
one,
and Landry.
huh?
Odell Beckham and Landry.
yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say Odell Beckham, like as far as because that was like Odell after his prime and after all his injuries.
Yeah, and that,
1,000 yards. The 1 year
What's
he
that?
had over 1,000 yards.
well, keep in mind, this was also the same Odell where the Giants said, we're not going to trade him anytime soon. The Giants signed him to a contract, and then about 3 weeks later, they traded him to the goddamn Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they want to get some value out of him while he still had it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because why get rid of somebody for free for someone else to pick up for cheap when you're like, hey, I could get a pick for him. Whether they make it or not, that's on them. But
Wasn't that when he got caught with all that in that video with the
on the boat?
No, at the hotel.
Oh,
That was the first one. I thought that's right before they traded him. That video surfaced where he was in the hotel room with the girl, and they had a big bag on the bed.
James sold it to him.
I told you that in confidence. But yeah, I mean, look, the Browns continue to show just what an embarrassment they are as not only an NFL team but also in organization. And look, all I gotta say is if Shedeur Sanders doesn't put up better numbers against the Raiders than what he did when he made his debut, he might be labeled a fucking bust. But at the same time, the fucking excuses are going to come pouring the hell in. And I guarantee people are going to keep doubling down saying that he was set up for failure.
I mean, there's going to be excuses from both ends, no matter what.
My whole thing is he's going to go out there and he's going to play like he always has. Okay, he's going to give it his best. Being that, again, he's not going out there calling the plays for himself. He's running the plays that they give him.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, they have to set him up for success, but at the same time, he has to make the plays and execute.
Oh, for sure.
Now, the interception that he threw, 100%, he got the shit knocked out of him as he's throwing the ball. Listen, tip passes and when you get hit as you're throwing the ball, those two, not really so much on the quarterback, especially when you're blindsided. You don't see it coming. So that's just me. You know, especially tip passes. I hate it because they're like, oh, he threw an interception. No, he didn't. The ball got tipped. I called it.
Or if the receiver fumbles with the ball while it's in the air and ends up in the defender's hand.
Yeah. I know too
Oh,
much
yeah.
about that.
No, for sure. All right, so we're going to take our final commercial break. Coming up afterwards, we got some college football predictions to make and some NFL predictions as well. We will be right back in just a minute.
Nobody can stop me now.
All right. Welcome back. You already know what day it is. It is Friday. And on top of that, we got the weekend approaching. Aside from that, we got some college football and NFL predictions that we need to make. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First game up, we got Rutgers going into Columbus, Ohio to take on the #1 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes.
Buckeyes.
Yeah, that's a Buckeyes.
Yeah, I'll take the Buckeyes as well. Next game up, we got Sanford going into College Station, Texas, to take on the third-ranked Texas A&M Aggies.
Give me the Aggies.
Who'd you say it was A&M and who?
Sanford.
Oh God, yeah.
Look, let's be honest. The only time Sanford is good is when it comes to college basketball.
I mean, Stanford, Sanford, Hartford, A&M by 50.
You know what? That's fucking good. That is fucking good. Next game up, we got 22nd ranked Missouri going into Norman, Oklahoma to take on the 8th ranked Sooners.
Oof.
Give me Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Oklahoma at home. They had an injured quarterback, but the quarterback they got playing ain't too bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride with him. I'm gonna ride with him at home.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, if Missouri had any kind of chance, it would have been with the quarterback that got injured at the Vanderbilt game.
Oh yeah.
However, in this case, no, it's going to be almost as bad as Sanford and A&M.
Oh man, he ain't lying, ladies and gentlemen. They both ain't lying.
Don't get me wrong, I want Mizzou to win, but let's be real here.
Yeah, let's be real indeed. The real deal is to pick Oklahoma. So, anyways, next game up, number 13 of Miami goes into Blacksburg, Virginia to take on Virginia Tech and their newly hired head coach being James Franklin.
Yeah, but I'm going with Miami because it's the middle of the season. James, he's actually going to be on the sidelines now? Or is he got to wait till the end of the season?
You know what? It honestly wouldn't surprise me if he was on the sideline. I mean, they did the whole head coach introduction and everything like that. So,
I mean, either way, he's gonna need a good recruiting class, which I know he's capable of doing. However, in this game, it's like one of those too little, too late for Virginia Tech this year.
this is true. This is most definitely true. Next game up, we got 6-4 Minnesota going into Evanston, Illinois to take on the 5-5 Northwestern Wildcats.
I'll say this one's a close one, but I'm going to give the edge to Minnesota.
Yeah, I'll give the edge to Minnesota as well.
We frozen? Oh, I thought he froze.
No, I was trying to find the game, but it's not top 25. I'm on the top 25 list.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. So the schedule I'm on, I think it's like just all FBS, regardless if they're ranked or unranked or anything like that.
So probably a little drop down. That's what I have to do sometimes to check the UCLA game. I'll check.
All right. But you know what? Let's stay within the top 25 because we got Charlotte going into Athens, Georgia to take on 4th-ranked Bulldogs.
Georgia.
Yeah.
By a fucking landslide.
Not even a question.
Yeah, not even a question.
They have it at 43.5 points. I mean, I don't think it's going to be 43.5 points. I think that's a little overkill. They'll probably win by like 25 or something, but I mean, it could be 30, but 43 is, I don't know. It might be a stretch.
Will Georgia, though, will they put in their starters?
That's a good question.
At least play with their backups to give the starters a rest to not risk any kind of injury.
This is Charlotte we're talking about, right? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
We're talking about Charlotte.
No offense, but
He can still dive at an ankle.
listen. I just don't see it happening. Even if they rested their starters, I don't see Georgia losing this game. I mean, there's levels to this shit, okay? And Georgia has dogs, okay, in every level. The second
They're
string,
called the Bulldogs for a reason.
I never said they were going to lose. I'm just saying I could still say them beating with Charlotte with their second and third string. What I'm saying is, would they rest their starters to risk any kind of not prevent any kind of injury going forward? Especially you got the conference championships coming up, and they're still in contention for that.
I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I would send them out for the first half of the game. If everything's looking beautiful, I rest all my key guys.
Yeah,
but I mean, see, and that's the whole thing is like do you risk it or do you risk the rust? Because my whole thing is I've seen it happen. We've all seen it happen many times where guys get that extra bye, that extra week, they get super comfy, like they're ready to sit on the couch. They go out and they play like they were sitting on the couch. and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, too much rest is a bad thing. But yeah,
I agree with you though. Like, say if you put them in at least or at the most like the first half, just to keep everything kind of stretched out and everything. And
I mean, shit, it's like, hey man, look, you go score me 2 touchdowns and y'all all taking a break, all backups going in.
Oh man. So I will say this is a personal one for me. I'm not expecting your predictions on this one anytime soon, but we got Washington State going into Harrisonburg, Virginia to take on James Madison. And
Washington.
I was going to say, let me talk to you. I knew somebody in the fucking Navy who did me wrong leading up to my fucking wedding. I hope Washington State whoops that Duke's ass. Anyways, so
I got the number for the chaplain if you want to talk to one.
Anyways, next up, we got Eastern Illinois going into Tuscaloosa to take on number 10 Alabama.
James Madison by 15, by the way, since you didn't ask me. You wanted to move on for a bit.
You's a whole ass instigator.
I'm the product of mine. Which way? Where you at? Here? Or are you that side?
Hang on. Nope, other way.
Other way.
There you go.
I'm pointing off the screen from my end. All right. I'll learn from you. Being the whole asshole.
You got to go to settings and turn the mirroring so it mirrors you. That's what you do. You just turn the mirror setting.
All right. Yeah, it wasn't until like last show that I figured out the
when I
bottom
point
on
up
the
this
keyboard.
way or I point up this way, this is literally I'm pointing my hand directly up towards what I'm looking at.
Yeah. So I have to do this if I'm pointing to you guys at the same time.
Yeah, like this, like this, like just point up.
Yeah.
Anyways, so next game up, we got shit. I just saw it. Bam! God damn, fucking cats. Oh, we got recently ranked, now unranked South Florida going into Birmingham, Alabama to take on UAB.
Not UAB.
It's definitely not going to be
Who
UAB.
was their big win this year? They upsetted somebody. Was it Memphis?
Who, UAB?
Yeah. Like they beat somebody to kind of ruin their undefeated season.
Yeah, no, it was Memphis. You
Was
right.
Memphis?
It was, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to try to continue that trend to be like say, screw you guys. You ain't going to get no playoffs. We're going to give it to a 4-loss Vandy team.
Yeah, right.
If they get that many losses.
Hey, Vandy's number 14 in the country, man.
This is true.
I know.
This is true.
That 12-team playoff spot.
Anyways, next game up, we already went over this Thursday night on College Sports Villains. We got 15th ranked USC going into Eugene, Oregon to take on the 7th ranked Ducks. Give me Oregon. Quack, quack.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking Oregon on that one.
Fuck USC. I will pick Purdue. I will pick Wake Forest. I will pick the shittiest teams. I don't care if I know I'm going to lose. I'm never going to pick USC ever. Go Ducks.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I will say this. Big shout out to the 89 people that are tuning in to this show right now. Big Mac, what say you for USC versus Oregon?
Oregon. I'm taking Oregon. I'm right with you, brother.
You know what? That's fair. That is easily fair. Next game up, we got Syracuse going into Notre Dame, Indiana to take on the 9th-ranked Fighting Irish.
Give me the Irish.
Mm-hmm.
The Irish are going to make the Orangemen bend over in South Bend.
God damn. So you're saying the Irish are going to make the Orangemen bend over and make them beg for it?
They're not going to make them beg. They're just going to give it to them.
Well, you know what?
They're going to bend over in South Bend.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Like Ice Cube, Notre Dame finna give it to Syracuse with no Vaseline.
And next game.
Anyways, next game up, we got Kentucky going into Nashville, Tennessee to take on 14th ranked Vanderbilt.
Give me Vanderbilt.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take Vanderbilt as well. Why? Because Kentucky is simply imploding.
No, I'm taking him just because of Chris. Let him have his win, man. Let him get them wins, bro. I mean, it ain't going to happen come playoff time, but let him get them wins, man.
That's fair.
We'll just hear it for the next 5 years on the sports show. But
yeah, that 25 season, it was almost magical.
I mean, look, no lies detected, but let's move on. We got a battle of the South as Arkansas goes into Austin, Texas to take on the 17th ranked Longhorns.
Give me the horns, baby.
Mm-hmm. Look, I've never been a solid fan of Texas. Why? Because the way that Texas fans operate is the same way that Cowboy fans operate. Then enter Arch Manning. So I will say that.
I always say Cowboy fans is probably more closely related to maybe Florida fans. It's been a while since they won one, but they'll still bring it up. We had the best 2008 team ever. Team Tebow knows, guys.
You know what? No lies detected. So we already talked about this on College Sports Villains. Duke goes into Chapel Hill to take on the Tar Heels.
I got Duke in this one.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely taking Duke in this one as well. Look, I believe the whole philosophy, believe in Bill and everything like that, but the way that Duke has been playing football, yeah, I'm taking Duke.
You're about to leave anyway.
I got to bounce off here. I got an early morning. I got to go get some stuff together. You guys have a wonderful evening. Let me know if you're up for Sunday. I have an open schedule for Sunday morning. Let me know. It was great seeing you, Terry.
Hey,
awesome.
I'm about to shoot you a message about your backdrop there. I want to get something like that done for me.
Yeah.
We don't always have to see my printer. And I mean, that stuff's cool. Right, James? But
hey, look, I'm not going to deny it. That shit is cool.
Yeah. Hit me on Facebook.
All
right, guys. Peace out.
Your last name Campbell, right?
Yep. Right. Hey, I'll shoot you his profile so you can message him. All but right. That was spicy Big Mac Campbell. He loves to make some spicy parlays. So, yeah. If you feel like you have some money to spend, bro, Sunday morning, game day countdown with Mac and James is where you need to be because Mac knows what he's talking about when it comes to making parlays. Will they hit? Dependable.
Next season.
Yeah. Let's see where we had. Oh, yeah. So next game up, we got 24th ranked Tulane going into Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to take on Temple.
What's Temple's record?
Here, I got you.
I only ask because I'm not sure how well Tulane does in the cold.
Yeah, so Temple is currently 5-5.
Ooh. Give me Temple with the upset.
Ooh, really?
Yep. I don't think we're going to see like the small schools this year in the college football playoffs because they're probably going to fizzle out the end.
Fair enough.
There will be no Boise State this year.
Next game up, we got Kansas State going into Salt Lake City to take on the Utah Utes.
Utah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take
That's
Utah.
a hard place to play in.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Utah on this one. There's no question about that. All right. Next game up, we got 18th ranked Michigan going into College Park, Maryland to take on the Terrapins.
Michigan.
Yeah, I'll take Michigan.
Because Maryland lost to UCLA. To me, if you lose to UCLA this year, you should lose it like the rest of your season.
And on top of that, in the fashion that Maryland lost to UCLA in, UCLA was literally driving down the field.
They let him come back in it though, and it's like then eventually they had to close out the end, which was why I had to change my blood pressure meds. I'm like, you assholes, you gonna give me only 2 wins this year, you jerks.
Oh,
they're like, no, we'll give you 3 because we got Washington this week, and then the University Condoms the following week.
I mean, look, it makes sense. But hey, it is what it is moving forward. Hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully UCLA can make some changes in whether it's head coaching or even fucking quarterback.
And I still say screw Chris for one. Like, oh, they should keep Tim Skipper. I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. I'll keep Jerry Neuheisel because he even said the ridiculous thing like, why not put Jerry Neuheisel at head coach? I'm like, again, shut the fuck up. You're not going to have someone who was a tight ends coach to be head coach the following year.
But unfortunately, that's the beauty of college football, or that's the beauty of college. You never know what's going to happen.
Maybe keep him at the OC if you want. I'll give you that one. But he's not ready for a head coach thing. First of all, he's still young. For God's sakes, he just graduated back in like 2015, 2016. Who the fuck is he ready to head coach right now? He could still be playing in the NFL.
We shall see. Oh, yeah. We shall see. We shall see. For right now, though, next game up, we got TCU going into Houston to take on the 23rd ranked Cougars.
And again, sorry for getting off topic. You know, I'm very passionate about the team.
No,
pissing me the fuck off. However, Houston
makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, you're a passionate fellow. Same way I am.
Yeah, I got Houston though, taking TCU.
Oh yeah, no, I'll take Houston in this game as well. Now another game we went over on College Sports Villains. We got unranked Pittsburgh going into Atlanta, Georgia to take on the 16th ranked Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Well, I said it yesterday when we made these picks. I think it's not going to be the prettiest win for Georgia Tech, I think, but they're going to barely scrape one out to beat Pitt. And if it was in Pitt, I would probably pick the other way because I know Pitt is pissed off after that embarrassing home loss to Notre Dame.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you got your own reason for a reason, but I will say this. Not so fast, my friend. Like you said, Pitt is pissed off after losing to Notre Dame in that kind of fashion. They're going to look to bounce back. Give me Pitt for the upset. All right, so after that, we got 20th ranked Tennessee going into Gainesville, Florida to take on the Gators.
Are the Gators still below 500?
They should be. Let me double check. Yep, they're 3-7.
Have they done anything since the firing? Or have they still lost the whole time?
They probably have lost the whole time. I'm not even going to deny that. When you're 3-7 after firing a head coach, you're more than likely going to be on the losing end of things.
I mean, that's what they said about us in Penn State. But they beat Texas earlier this year, right? Florida did.
Let me check. Yeah, they actually did. 29-21.
All right, so I think Florida's going to play like they got nothing to lose because they honestly don't have anything to lose. You got no head coach. You got an interim. So why not just play like, fuck it, let's just play, have fun. I think they're going to upset Tennessee in the swamp.
Ooh. You know what? No crazy talk. Oh, boy. Anyways, next game up, we got a battle of two of the most iconic states in the Midwest as 21st ranked Illinois goes into Madison, Wisconsin to take on the Badgers.
If this was Wisconsin from like 10 years or so ago, then even 5-6 years ago, I would have picked them, but they're not the Madison we're used to. They're not the Wisconsin we are used to seeing. So give me Illinois in this one.
Yeah, give me Illinois as well. Next game up, we got the 25th ranked Arizona State Sun Devils going into Boulder to take on the Colorado Buffaloes.
Yeah, Arizona State, and probably hear some coaching news about Dion. Who knows?
Yeah. And finally, we got Washington going into Pasadena, California to take on UCLA.
Fuck you, Huskies. Really zip you upset.
Ooh, that's a bold pick, but you know what?
Never going to pick against my team.
You know what? I'll take the Bruins in the upside as well.
I'm waiting for Andrew to chime in with this crazy talk comment.
Hey, we'll wait until then. But for right now, we got some NFL predictions to make. First game up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Soldier Field to take on the Bears.
That's another surprise team. Oh, that's gonna be one of those which version shows up for both teams. However, I think the Bears are starting to get their wheels going, kind of like a little delayed reaction like the Panthers got. Still fuck Caleb Williams and USC quarterbacks.
For sure.
I got the Bears winning in this one. If
the
Steelers win, it's not going to be because of Aaron Rodgers, because I could see him making a lot of mistakes. I would see their defense bailing him out. But I don't think that's going to happen. Soldier Field, I think the Bears take this one.
Yeah, no, look, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I really think that the Bears definitely take this one, especially with the fact knowing that they have Ben Johnson as their head coach. And look, he just seems to fit Caleb Williams so well. So having said that, give me Chicago. Next up, we got the AFC leading in record New England Patriots going into Cincinnati to take on the Bengals.
Yeah. What's that thing Goldberg used to say, WCW, after he beat somebody? Not who's next.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going for, actually.
It was no, it was before the thing. I think he had a slogan or sling. He would say I think it was called "Just Another Victim." Might have been another wrestler, but that's basically what's going to happen with the Bengals. They're going to be just another victim on this Patriots marching along.
Oh, yeah. And don't get me wrong. I like what the Bengals are doing right now, especially with Joe Flacco as their quarterback, but it's hard to beat the Patriots when Josh McDaniels is your offensive coordinator.
Joe Burrow's going to get traded to Cleveland.
That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. That would not surprise me. Now, I've been seeing this shit a lot around social media, and it fucking blows me away. Because how the fuck Tennessee isn't the first team that comes to mind when this is thought of. New York goes into Detroit to take on the Lions. And if New York loses, they are the first team eliminated from playoff contention. Really? Really? We're just gonna sit here and act like Tennessee isn't a fucking one-win team?
Well, you remember we checked the standings the other day, and Tennessee wasn't even the number one pick if the draft were to start today at that time. It was the Saints. But the Saints screwed it up by winning. So what I'll do, I'll take a quick little check on that one. And I think the Titans have won 2 games. I think.
No, 1.
Here we go. Moment of truth. Okay, now they're back down to. Yeah, they're back down to 1-9. Jets have only won 2 games, but was it? Yeah. I don't know why they would say that. Well, maybe Tennessee's on a bye, but it don't matter. They only won 1 game.
That may have been the reason. You know what? That may have been the reason. Anyways, we got Minnesota going into Lambeau Field to take on the Packers.
I'll get the Packers, but not by probably as much as what people are expecting.
Unfortunately, as much as I hate saying it, I'm going to take the Packers as well. Why? Because I don't believe in J.J. McCarthy. Now, having said that, there is a quarterback that I believe in that the Vikings should have stuck with, as Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks go into Nashville and take on the Tennessee Titans.
I mean, we might as well just say next game because we already know how that one's going to go.
We might as well say next game as well because we know how Indianapolis going into Arrowhead Stadium versus the Kansas City Chiefs is going to go.
See, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I mean, yes, the Colts are doing great this year, but it's like, first of all, it's in Arrowhead. How often do you see the Chiefs lose in Arrowhead?
True.
Now, if it would have been before Mahomes, then you would say, yeah, all the time. That's why they got Mahomes. But I will still say I'm going to go with the Colts on this one, but it's probably going to be either A, a turnover by Mahomes, or B, a last-second field goal by the Colts.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound too crazy because when you look at the Chiefs game against the Broncos, yeah, it really could end up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
mile high.
Next up, we got the New York Jets going into M&T Bank Stadium to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens, not even close. So now moving on, this is probably the one game that a lot of quote-unquote analysts are dubbing the game of the week as the Cleveland Browns with Shedeur Sanders as their starting quarterback go into Allegiant Stadium to take on the Raiders.
Game of the week for what? The number 2 pick?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro, if you were on social media and saw the fucking shit that was going on of like, oh, the Raiders passed on Shedeur Sanders with this pick. They passed on him with this pick. They passed on him. It's like, so we're just going to ignore that 31 other fucking teams passed on Shedeur Sanders?
Times 4 or 5 because he made it all the way down that far back.
To the 5th fucking round! Like, are you fucking kidding me?
How is that game of the week? Oh my god.
Well, the only reason I say game of the week is because of like all the sports personality people that are like, oh, well, you know what? Shedeur Sanders is finally getting some first team reps. And on top of that, he's going into Las Vegas, so he's going to go in with an attitude. No, the fuck he won't.
I mean, they're treating it like he's Dan Mahomes, it seemed like, if they're trying to go in the game of the week.
Bro, I swear to God.
We're forgetting who the Raiders have. Now, I'm not saying that the Raiders are going to win.
Yep.
But there's a certain defensive end or edge rusher that he always has a hard time getting to Mahomes, but I don't see him having much a hard time getting to Shedeur. And that would be Max Crosby.
I completely agree.
I'm gonna do a crazy talk on this one. You ready?
Oh, okay. I'm ready. Go for it.
Tie game.
Oh, it ends in a tie. Wow. You know what? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Because the Raiders have lost 4 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns have lost 3 in a row. I know Smith is out, I think. I think they got Pickett in, right? Kenny Pickett from the Raiders?
Either Kenny Pickett or last I saw, Aiden O'Connell was off, I want to say the injured reserve, but yeah, I have more faith in Kenny Pickett than I do Aiden O'Connell. I will say that.
This game is going to look like what dumpster juice smells like. Bad.
Mm-hmm. No, I completely agree. I said this on social media, and I will die on this hill. Neither team sees past 20 points.
Yeah.
This is literally going to be a 13-7 type of game.
I think the Bucs need to trade for Max Crosby next year, though.
You know what? That's no crazy talk.
I could see him as a Buck.
Very true. Next game up, we got a battle of the AFC and NFC as Jacksonville goes into Glendale, Arizona to take on the Cardinals.
Yeah, give me Jacksonville on that one.
Yeah, I'll take Jacksonville on this one as well. There is, with this next game, there is a literal motherfucking reason I have stopped watching and even listening to ESPN and Fox Sports 1 for that matter. Why? Because with this next game coming up, oh God, I hope this team proves everybody wrong who bet on the other team as the Philadelphia Eagles go into Arlington, Texas to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Mind you, 3 out of the last 4 Cowboy wins have come by way of losing fucking teams.
Yeah, I got the Eagles in this one.
Oh,
is this their first meeting?
Let me tell.
Because if it is, I'm going to say they're going to split it because in the second meeting, probably in Philly, Eagles are going to rest their starters because they know they clinched.
Oh, yeah. No, it's their second meeting because to open the regular season, the
That's right.
Eagles and Cowboys faced off, and the Eagles won 24-20.
Okay, yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. So
Yeah, give me the Eagles for the sweep of their series in this one.
damn fucking straight. Look, I hate the Eagles. I hate the Cowboys. But when the Cowboys have been on a winning streak, they are 4-5-1. And you got Greeny going on to First Take to literally flex and really believe that the Cowboys are going to beat the Eagles. Nah! You are sadly mistaken, you dumb son of a bitch. Bring me on ESPN. I will bury everybody worse than Undertaker did in his entire 30-year fucking career in a buried alive match.
They're going to beep a lot because they got the sense
Yeah,
the whole thing.
Oh, bro, trust me, I'm going to beep a lot.
Like you probably maybe get 30 seconds of.
Bro, I will throw hands at RC the second that he thinks that it's like, oh, you know what? You don't know what you're talking about because you never played. No, you're right. I don't know what I'm talking about because I know what I'm talking about because I'm watching from the fucking sidelines and I'm not going to waste my time arguing with somebody who has 2 accolades to his fucking career. Look it up. Ryan Clark has 2 accolades to his career. A Super Bowl champion and a Pro Bowl. That is it. Anyways, we got a battle in the NFC South as Atlanta heads to New Orleans to the Superdome to take on the Saints.
Penix is out, right?
He is.
For the season?
I believe so, on a torn ACL.
Give me the Saints.
Yeah.
I like the dude from Louisville that's coming out with him. Now that they're gonna have to figure out their QB situation though, because you got him and Rattler, but it's
you know what?
Who they got? They still got Cousins over there.
Yeah, they got Cousins for the Falcons, but you know what? I'll take the Saints as well. That's no crazy talk, for real.
I mean, we predicted that Atlanta was not going to finish second at the beginning.
This is true.
Because the whole thing we talked about was a battle for second between Carolina and Atlanta. But then now Atlanta's falling back pretty quickly, it seems like.
Yeah, I'd say so. Anyways, to the final game of Sunday for Sunday football, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into SoFi Stadium to take on the LA Rams.
This game's going to get my blood pressure up because I looked at the injury report. I mean, Chris Godwin's questionable.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they play him or not, but I'm looking at some of the guys that the Rams have that are out. A lot of them on IR and like Atwell but it's not going to be a blowout by any means. I could see one of those things to where Baker has to probably do a last minute, 2-minute drive set up for a 50-yard field goal for Chase McLaughlin to win the game. And I am popping pills to get my heart rate down again. But still glad I got the Bucs at the W and the upset in this one.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take the Bucs as well. I mean, look, I respect what Matthew Stafford has been doing with the Rams and everything like that. I respect that, hey, he's put himself in the MVP conversation and everything like that. But, I mean, bro, at what point do you really think to yourself that it's, hey, maybe it's time to hang it up because Detroit wasted practically your entire career?
But he did get his ring.
That he did. But
there
finally, my man was working the closing shift. But hey, That's fine. Happens to the best of us. Final game for Monday night. We got the Carolina Panthers going into Candlestick Stadium to take on the San Francisco 49ers.
This could be one of those things. Which version again shows up for both teams? Shoot, I would have to. For that one, I think I'd have to look to see who's in and who's out as far as injuries.
That's fair.
Take a quick look. I mean, because they're both their records almost identical. Niners are 7-4, Carolina's 6-5. You know what? I'm gonna go with barely. It's gonna be a close game, I feel, but I'm gonna say Carolina barely wins.
You know what? Yeah, no crazy talk whatsoever. I really think that Carolina will get a close win on this, depending on what kind of team shows up. But Bryce Young is gaining some serious confidence really fast. The same way that Connor Bedard is gaining some serious confidence very fast. So,
it helps
I have
he has Dowdle and Chuba in the backfield as well.
very true. I mean, look, Bryce Young has an awesome offense around him. You got T-Mac, that Arizona wide receiver,
Mm-hmm.
Tatua McMillan, or whatever the fuck his first name was, McDowell, Xavier Leggett. I mean, look, Panthers got a very young team, and there's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, as much as I want to pick the San Francisco 49ers, I'm going with the Carolina Panthers because it seems as though the window for the 49ers is closing and closing fast.
Yeah, I mean they're just gonna have to say, you know what, let's pull the plug on everything and rebuild.
Absolutely.
But here's the bad part. You got McCaffrey is not only their leading rusher, he's also their leading receiver. That's too much for one guy. I mean, not saying he's not capable of doing it, but I mean, the receivers are going to have to step up for San Fran.
Yeah.
I know Ayuk is out. But
Yeah. No, and it's definitely hard to step up when you have receivers that you should have paid, but took the money and run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they'll build the draft.
So, but that is all the time that we have today. Big man, I want to thank you for coming out and being on this show. I hope
Always
you
a
enjoy.
pleasure.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Stay tuned for the next Kings jersey on the next one, another different one.
Bro, I cannot fucking wait. You never cease to impress me with your Kings jersey, man.
I think I'm gonna go Stadium Series next time. Let's have to see which one.
All right, sounds good.
All righty, you have a great weekend.
You too,
And
man.
we'll see you
Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too. Thank you.
All right, so that wraps up another show of the most uncut, unfiltered, and uncensored sports talk show you will find on social media. I hope everybody of the 96 people that tuned in had a great time tonight and also enjoyed the topics that we got to talk about. Man, oh man. Look, tonight was fun, but the weekend is approaching. So I will say this. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Don't end up in the hospital dead or in jail. If you end up in jail, call a number that you know by heart and then establish dominance quickly. It's not that hard to do. But have fun. Know your limits, but have fun. Until next time, peace out.